Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Rattler setting to throw. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
They kick the running back in motion. 2nd and 3. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I hate those situations, Kate, as a QB. I'm looking for an open passing lane, and I can't find one anywhere. He thought he had one available. Defense did a better job of knocking it away.
From the gun on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now we're on the toss to Kamara. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He completes it in traffic. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. Here's Rattler. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. And no look there. That's throw falls to the ground.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Rattler to the air now. He's got it near the 10. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They send the tight end in motion. They'll run with Kamara. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Looking to throw, Rattler. This throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted, but you've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
Third down from the gun. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints finish up an excellent opening series. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Groupie adds the extra point. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. This play goes for 36. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
So all they needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass. Became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. They'll go right back to Pierce. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brought down by Tyrann Mathieu. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run. It may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Shotgun handoff to Pierce. And he'll go down here at the 16. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
From the 16. Caught by Theo Johnson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Giants finish off their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Gano ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Rattler. Forced out to his right. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And now headed right, Kamara. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Motioning left is their running back. Here's 2nd and 2. Finds him on the slant. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Running behind center with Kamara. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Rattler back to throw. Makes the connection to James Conner.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Running back sent in motion left. Now Rattler. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll run it here. It's James Conner. This is ahead for about 5. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here's 2nd and 5. That one's caught along the left sideline. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Trying to run it in, Conner. Has the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a James Conner touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He finds Johnson. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Pierce up the middle. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Open space inside the 40. They get 22 on that one. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just a big voice up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Ritter to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. The Giants using their 1st time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. The Saints add a 5th defensive back here. 3rd down coming up. Now Ritter. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Alontae Taylor has it. And the Saints get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
The 1st down carry for Conner. Nice cut back to the right side. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints parlay the interception into points. It's a James Conner touchdown. Groupie's extra point is good. And the Saints double their lead to 14. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
You can score on these guys.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That was simply a case of not enough time available to let that play develop. That throw was out so quick, and he wasn't able to reel it in.
Ritter setting up to throw. Hyatt with the grab. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Here's Ritter. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. So no return on that punt. And the Saints will get set to take over. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Ready to start this drive with Connor. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Running back sent in motion. 2nd and 1. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They kick the running back in motion. Dell with the grab. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a 3-possession game. Tank Dell the touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. On now to handle the kickoff. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Would he get caught? This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical.
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. That's DeMario Davis. And the Saints get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block, and then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase the defense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Rattler setting to throw. And he'll score! Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Saints continue piling on to this lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. They get 6, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Giants in need of some points before the break. From the 36. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That's a pickup of 9. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing here, Ritter. And he's got this complete to Dameon Pierce. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Taking his shot, deep down the field it goes. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Quick slant caught by Neighbors. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Ritter looking to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Saints get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing is Rattler. Escapes the pocket. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They'll throw it again. Getting out to his left. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Brian Burns coming up with the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, Rattler. Short pass brought in. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
First down from the red zone. This one's caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Blake Murphy to kick off for the Saints.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. So new kickoff rules, this is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Let's go.
He'll throw it. Toward the sideline, and he locates Johnson. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing now from the gun. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Second and 10 now. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Alontae Taylor making the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw now, it's Ritter. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's DeMario Davis. And the Saints take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tyler Newbin with the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
3rd down from the gun. Pass is caught at the 9. And he'll be touched down after a big play. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Connor on the inside give. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
One more time with Connor. And they take this in for the score. The Saints push their lead further to start the half. It's a James Conner touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot. But on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you can strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating. And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30. On the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Pierce. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Sent to the ground by Pete Warner. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. First throw for the backup now. That's incomplete left side. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Locke looking to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. The team total is now up to 5, Brock. 5 times they've picked this offense off.
Say it a 3rd time for me, Kate, would you? Twist the knife for all the fans of this offense watching at home.
5 interceptions in one game. You just got to marvel at how well they played in coverage from start to finish.
Yeah, this goes beyond marveling. This goes to best case scenario in their game plan. This is one of those special games where absolutely everything is clicking. These defenders, it's like they're seeing the entire field in perfect 20/20 vision.
After a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Saints parlay the interception into points. Groupie to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints grow their lead yet again. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. And this is Pierce. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Giants will have a 1st down. Here's Luck to the air. He put everything he had into this one. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no Luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
To throw again on 2nd and 10. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. 1st and 10 from the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Trying to lob that one in, but no luck. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
From the red zone now. He has it at the 5. He has the New York touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Gano ready to send this away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Running once more with Miller. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Bobby Okereke making that stop.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
From the gun on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's a gain of 4. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down. From the gun, a give to Miller. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
A gain of 12. And the Saints first down.
Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Saints have it as we start the 4th, and they can probably go on cruise control with that lead.
Keep it tight, defense.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to get him up to the midfield stripe with that run. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
At the 50-yard line.
Motioning him from the slot right. Again, it's Miller. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Hand off here for Miller. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. So I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
A give right side to Miller. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At the 43-yard line.
On the give, it's Miller. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 3 yards the pickup. Now it's 3rd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special, right? That entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, I mean, you appreciate great safety play like that.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He's got to go back for this one. Great punt. Fair caught at the 6. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it'll be Giants football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And this one does not go far.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
Running back sent in motion. Here's Locke. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. 16 yards on the play. And the Giants will have a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Locke. Into the hands of Neighbors. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Locke to throw it. He's on the move. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Second and 1. He's got it at the 5. Touchdown, New York. Well, no doubt about it, Brock. That was a route they worked on in practice, and it manifested in a touchdown when the downs counted here.
And no doubt about it, Kate, you grew up watching and celebrating Jerry Rice running that exact route, didn't you?
Yes, sir. You know it. You know it.
He was so good at it. Every receiver could do it some of the time, but Jerry and the best of them, they do it all the time, just like that one right there.
Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying the right side with Miller. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And they're ready for him at the line. Couldn't manage anything there. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Saints approaching win number 7 on the year. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Now an inside handoff to Miller. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It's an 8-yard pickup, leaves him facing 4th and 4. Here comes the Saints punting unit. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. We don't get a return out of that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Locked down. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
He'll throw again on 2nd down. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Come and see this. Teamwork.
To the air, 3rd and long. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets him 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first. They'll throw it again. Trying to push it deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. First down from the red zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it's second down coming up. Still sticking with the passing game. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
They kick the running back in motion. Throw on third down. He completes it in traffic. And this is down all the way to the 3. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Catch is made in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. One final shot here. And it's caught for the touchdown. No time left, so a positive note at the very end in this loss. The Giants making the scoreboard look a touch better. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. They can make the loss 1 point closer at least. And it's up and good, and they'll get one last tally in the final act of this ball game. So this a win on the road for the Saints. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New York.